Yo, it's Real 92.3, LA's new home for hip-hop, Bootleg Kev and DJ
West
Head.
Coast.
Got the homie Jack Harlow tapped in with us, man.
What's poppin', man?
Jack Harlow.
Should I wear these headphones?
You can if you want to, yeah.
Well, I mean, you can put them on when you start rapping.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Oh, yeah, wait.
Oh, we're
wait
rapping
till
today, huh?
Yeah, you're rapping today.
Jack
man.
Harlow, before we get started, I want to say I apologize to you face-to-face before you hear from somebody else. I slept on you, dog.
Put it there.
I slept on you, bro. You are fucking dope. I slept on you only because when I think 18 came out, I heard about you through an incredible source. It's kind of like food for rap for me. Like when people tell me a bad restaurant too many times, I don't fuck with their recommendations anymore. So I heard about you through a bad source, and it was incredible. But now, you know, I just wanted to tell you that when I saw
Who
you.
told you?
Yeah, that's.
I
what
don't
I'm
want to put them
wondering.
out there like that.
Damn.
Well, thank you for that.
West
I
Coast.
appreciate it, man.
Welcome to the show, goddammit.
I'm happy to be here.
Kentucky is in the building, man.
Yes, sir. You already know what it is.
What part of Kentucky are you from?
Louisville.
Louisville, okay.
Yeah.
Wait, isn't that where Rick Pitino was getting caught up in all kind of crazy shit out there?
Yeah, he's winning championships.
Didn't they take it away from him?
Yeah, we don't even remember though. We won that title.
Oh, shout out
2013.
to
champions.
Donovan Mitchell, man.
Shout out to Donovan Mitchell. I like when you talk like that, man.
on,
That's
man.
my dog.
Donovan Mitchell, Louisville. Yo, it's crazy because you and Bryson hooked up, which I think is dope because I feel like I'm from Phoenix, and Phoenix is a city that doesn't really have like a big identity in music. And I thought it was dope because I feel like Kentucky's kind of that same. There's been some people out of Kentucky, obviously, but I feel like you guys are kind of, you know, at the front of that shit.
There's a real culture in Kentucky though for the music. We actually just left Phoenix, so I know what you're talking about. When we were there, we were asking people did they have any rappers, but Louisville got a rich history, man. We got a lot of talent there, and we've had, you know, Static Majors from Louisville, like you said, Bryson. Now I'm coming up. There's a lot of talent coming up now, so.
Is Nappy
We're
Roots
moving.
from Kentucky?
Yep.
Is the scene out there more or less like localized, or is this like you guys like really like on some movement type shit? Like
It's becoming a movement
Okay.
now. It's getting recognized on a national level. Like there's other artists coming up, 2K Baby, the homies.
2K Baby's dope.
The whole Private Garden collective that I'm with, like I'm in a collective, and all of us are moving as one right now. We're coming up, ESTG. Like there's just a lot of talent coming out of Kentucky right now.
y'all haven't got to the point of success where I don't fuck with him, he don't fuck with me. Like that shit
nah.
usually fucks up the movement.
No, there's a nice sense of unity, and I think it's the first time it's been like that. Y'all even know Zaza,
Mm.
the 4-year-old sensation.
Yeah.
She's from Kentucky too, so we're
She was
moving.
on Big Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big.
Congrats, bro, for the movement.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate
You
that.
know what I'm saying?
So
That's
give us
big.
a little like background of your like history of music. How long have you been rapping, man?
About a decade now. I was one of those kids that was rapping in middle school. Everybody knew I rapped. I was passing out CDs in high school, so I've been at it, man. I used to record on Audacity and GarageBand.
Yeah.
I've been doing my thing. I used to upload videos on Facebook. All my classmates would see. So I've been coming up for a little bit now. So I've been trying to master the craft I've been putting some hours in.
When you first started rapping, who was the person that you was like looking to for inspiration?
I just had that off rip, that Caucasian connection with Eminem, man. Like I just, saw myself in
I
him.
fuck with the Caucasian
The
connection.
Caucasian
Salute.
connection.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute. I didn't think you did. I'm glad
I got
you did.
white friends,
Well, now you do.
West Coast.
My
I mean, I
dog.
work with him every day.
What's your ethnicity?
I'm white, man.
Oh, okay, you look a little ambiguous. Can't tell.
I'm
Nah.
Irish and
Trust
German,
me.
buddy.
I'm Puerto Rican, so salute.
You're Puerto Rican?
No.
Oh.
I just wanted to-
I was looking like
I'm like, wait, what?
I was trying to do the math in my head, like carry the one.
Did it seem possible at all?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay,
It's the
good.
hair though.
Good. Yeah, okay. Whatever it is.
It's the curls. You got the Rogan curls.
I test people out with that. Who's Rogan?
Seth Rogen.
Oh, Seth Rogen. Seth Rogen. Shout
He
out
wants
to
to clear
Seth.
that shit up. Like, who the fuck is Rogan?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Which Rogan are you talking about? Joe
talking
Rogan?
about Joe Rogan. I was like, he has
Joe
girls?
Rogan is bald.
Yeah.
And then at what point in time, obviously, did you get discovered by, Drama and those guys?
Well, it felt like as I was graduating high school, Louisville was kind of conquered. I had done everything I needed to do there, so I started going down to Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And through a few connections, I was working with KY Engineering down there, but through a few other connections, including him, I ran into Drama, and he wanted to sign me. I went to Main Street, and everything's been moving since. But just being in Atlanta changed everything for me.
Yeah, I can imagine. It's almost like everybody, like a lot of people got to move to LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
it's
a
just
lot
a
of
bigger
people pop
market.
off here. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So Atlanta kind of was like that catapult, like to take you to the next level.
It's a 6-hour drive from Louisville, so it was straight.
Not too
Did
far
you
from
feel
home.
like you had to leave the crib in order to do it?
In
Because
a
some
way.
people try to push their city and stay in Tucson and try to build it up to where
Nobody's done that.
I'm just saying.
A lot of Arizona references there.
Well, he's from. I took a jab at him, but
Where are you from? You from
I'm
here?
from here.
Oh, okay.
I ain't
yeah.
from Tucson, bro. Don't get it fucked up.
I
They
know
ain't
you-
the same, bro.
Tucson
They
goes
ain't the fucking
crazy, though.
same, bro. Tucson.
Nah, yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I mean, the internet's changed things, but there was definitely a part of me that was like, I need to just show my face elsewhere. I want to be in Atlanta. And it's a 6-hour drive, like I said, so we just started making our way down.
Because I saw Russ tweet, he posted something. He said that it's no longer where you have to build up where you at. The internet is where it takes you everywhere instantly and shit like that.
For sure. In a way, I agree. But, you know, I think there's just there's some strength in having your city behind you.
I agree.
100%.
Plus, Russ is in Atlanta, so he could say that. Like, he lives in Atlanta.
I'm just saying, that's what he said. He said, don't listen to anybody that tells you got to stay where you at and build it up like that.
I was in Magic City with Russ a couple months ago, actually.
How was that?
Caucasian connection.
Big Caucasian connections, man. Although he has some ambiguity as well, so no telling.
Y'all both got the hair, like a different grain of
Russ
hair.
looks like he could be Sicilian or like
Yeah.
Puerto
Sicilian's
Rican.
a perfect word. No telling.
That motherfucker looks like his mom be cooking up some ill pasta.
Type vibes. But it was a good time.
Yo, how is it? Obviously, you know, I feel like Generation Now, you know, they introduced Uzi to the world, and you know, obviously Drama and Don Cannon and those guys are legends. But we've seen like Uzi be unhappy in the past with the situation. Like, how is that? Like, how is Drama is like a friend of mine. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's always been solid throughout all the years. What is it like, kind of like being signed to those guys? Is it fire? Like, what?
It's been a 100% pleasant experience for me so far. They let me do what I want to do. They let me drop music when I want to drop. They give me creative control, so I got no complaints with my label situation, and I feel privileged to be signed to some legends and to be able to hear stories and get game from them every day.
Do you get unlimited amount of Don Cannon beats? Who I think he should make more beats for the record.
I get an amount, but it ain't unlimited. It's a limited amount.
He's saving the shit for somebody
Don
else.
He
Cannon
don't be
one of the
making
most
no beats, man. He don't want to make beats around me.
Bruh,
I don't know what's up with him,
It's
man.
so annoying.
He's jaded, bro.
Like, I hear like I was just listening to like a Pusha T album, and I numbers on the boards he produced, and I'm like, why doesn't Don Cannon make more of these fucking beats, man?
That's why, you know.
Have you had that conversation with
He's
him?
too busy being rich.
I'm actually happy to go in on him today because he replied to my story yesterday and told me I'm looking kind of fat. So we could talk about him for the next 5 minutes.
Hey, by all means, dude, get out, get
Nah,
your
yeah.
No, I'm just fucking with
That's
you.
my dog, though, but I could use some more beats, Brody.
We need some
Could
more
use some more
Don Cannon
beats.
production in the world. Not even just with you, just with anybody.
In general.
Like Lil Wayne could have used something.
Me
on the Carter
preferably,
4.
though, but yeah, in general.
Carter 5, I mean, yeah.
Is there anybody else that you need the beats from that you haven't necessarily got some?
Everybody, bro. I love having beats. I want to work with Pharrell.
Yeah.
Just got a pack from my boy Chase some money. I can't wait to open that.
Okay.
Jetson hit me last night, so I'm about to cook up with him. So, you know, any producer that's out there and you like what I'm doing, come on, man. I'm ready. I need some beats.
Why name the album Confetti?
It was a party. It was just
It
a
was.
celebration the whole time. Yeah, we just having a good time. So that's why.
It felt like it was like kind of like more lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, we had fun. And there's a few records on there that are like super honest and personal, but for the most part, it's like
it's that.
the whole way through.
It's a meme right here. We make it a GIF.
It's like that.
Zoom in for the GIF.
The whole album I was doing that while I
Okay.
was making it.
Can you dance?
Hell yeah.
You can dance?
Yeah.
My big homie told me that white people can't dance because they always dancing to the lyrics and not the beat.
It's probably the same dude that told you about me back when 18
Low key.
came out. Dude ain't got no credibility.
Low
man.
key.
Don't
For the
listen to
record,
him.
I can't dance. I just kind of stand there and let the girls.
You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Oh man.
Stupid, dog.
Well, yo, the album is out right now.
Good album, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah,
I like
solid
the
body
album.
of work. I know you've been on this tour. How's the tour life been for you, man? I know this is like your second or third tour.
Yeah, it's my second and third tour, but this is probably the first one that's felt like this. We ain't never had like sold out dates all over the globe, so it's moving, man. It's never felt like this. Like I said, the people know every lyric. The shows are packed. It's very validating, you know. Feels good.
What's your fan base like?
Demographic wise,
Yeah.
it's a lot of whites. They see a lot of. I think they see themselves in me a lot, but it's also some of these shows are so diverse. We went to Philly and it was a lot of black people, Hispanic, white people. So at every show, I can count on some diversity, but
That's good.
a lot of white people though.
You
They
don't have any
vibing with me.
juggalos showing up, do you?
Sadly, not yet.
All right, that's
Ain't
a
no
good thing.
juggalos.
So you never know white rappers, man. You just like for whatever reason, juggalos. They just I don't know.
What's the show atmosphere like? Because I remember I peeked in on a Uzi show one time, and I should have took a helmet and like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to leave your show bleeding.
Yeah, I like to call them sing-alongs, man, because everybody's just
Okay,
It's a
so it's a
vibe. That
That
harmonious,
dance I was
like,
doing, that's what they be doing.
it's
that
a
in there.
party vibe.
Yeah,
It's
It's
not-
edible and go, man.
Got you.
Ain't nobody, I mean, we mosh a little bit, but there's not a lot of punching in the face or anything.
Yeah, I don't want to just be, missing a tooth when I leave. Yeah,
There shouldn't be too much of that. It's just a great time. Everybody's just feeling themselves. Like,
I'm curious. Everyone's been doing their top 50 list. Who's your top 5, man?
top 5 ever?
Yes.
Sheesh.
I'm assuming the Caucasian connection's in there.
Of course.
Slim Shady.
Yeah, top 5. Vanilla Ice. No, I'm just playing. Shout out Vanilla
Well,
Ice.
we thank you for coming through.
Much respect.
You know
for
what I'm saying?
Vanilla Ice. Nah, but sheesh. I'm not gonna go in order. Well, actually, I am gonna go in order. Number 1 all time, Drizzy Drake. That's the GOAT.
Okay.
Number 1 all time, and then Jay-Z,
Okay.
Lil Wayne, Eminem, and give me somebody. It might be Andre 3000. Yeah, Andre 3000.
Okay.
Andre 3000 is like actually second to me, but that's my 5. That's
a
my
good 5.
Thank you.
That's a respectable 5.
Appreciate that.
Do you feel like with Eminem and Wayne, like the back half of their career hasn't been as solid discography wise? Like I feel like the last few Eminem albums have been like he probably should have kept those.
I mean, it's hard for me to say that because if somebody really loves what they're doing, like,
Were you a fan of the last couple Eminem albums? Like, were you bumping?
I didn't get into them too much.
Yeah.
I ain't playing them in like
Before
absorb
Kamikaze.
'em.
Kamikaze was decent.
It was better than what was the other one? The one I chat on.
Yo no say no.
I don't remember, man. The one with Ed Sheeran on it. It was rough. What was it called?
That's what it is.
Ain't no telling, but I'm not gonna get caught on camera making any critical comments.
Shout out
the
to
GOAT, man.
Eminem. Do a
Yeah,
song with this guy.
for sure. Shout
Anyway.
out to the GOAT, man.
Yo, Confetti, the album is out right now. We're gonna have you rap if that's okay, man.
It's time, man.
It's that time. Jack Harlow, he's at the Roxy tonight.
Headphone time.
Real 92.3.
You turn that beat up a little bit. Sheesh. It ain't nothing to a boss. Them fellas you be with, they got you huffing the exhaust. Wonder how we do it, man. It's something in the sauce. Butterflies in my stomach when she touching on my drawers. All my brothers dressing like they coming out the clouds. Probably why we stirring up discussion when we floss. Quite the contrary, though we busting on your brows. We don't never cuff them, no, we fuck them in no car like some motherfucking dogs. That's just how I'm living. It ain't nothing we was taught. Or maybe shit it was. I guess I'm gonna give it some thought. I need cash in the bank until it's busting out the vault. Whoa. They don't wanna see me bow. Came up out the city, had them cussing at the walls. Ooh. I'm just a youngin' with some flowers. I got people taking pictures while I'm strutting through the mall. Come on. 16. Shout out to my boys right here, man.
Hey,
Happy
Jack
to be
Harlow,
here.
the album is out right now.
Wait,
Confetti
was that
out now.
live? Did we record that?
Yeah.
I thought we were doing a whole nother thing. Oh shit.
I hope y'all recorded that, man.
Yeah, we recorded that.
All right.
That's live in living color right
Jack
there. That's how
Harlow.
you know this shit is live. You got niggas asking
I thought
questions
he was
like,
running
did we
through
get
it real
it?
Hold on. Is this a public station?
What you mean?
Can you curse on here?
You can say whatever the fuck you want.
Okay, good. Yeah, you just
Yeah,
said
we're
fuck.
not live.
I just realized I cursed all through that, and I was like, whew.
Oh, you thought we were live on the radio?
Yeah.
No. That's reserved for black people.
Salute.
I'm just fucking with you. I'm fucking with you.